Okay, my name is Chase Evo. I'm 10 years old, and I'm from Wheaton, Illinois.
Oh, that's, yeah, here. Why is there anything for you?
The story of Chase started early in the morning of July 31st in the year 2012.
You called 911, and then they took me to a different hospital. That hospital sent us to downtown Larry Children's.
We found out that Chase had a very, very rare brain and spine cancer. And quietly in a room, they pulled me aside and they told me he had less than a 20% chance of survival. Being the parent to a child with cancer is a constant push through pain with the idea of long-term reward.
Mm-hmm. But people think I'm weak.
No. They have no idea the hard things you've done, do they?
Mm-hmm.
You did radiation. You did back for your brain. And you've had surgery. And you had... have you ever listened to me say how many different chemotherapies you had?
No.
Buddy, you had 10. At that time, the hospital approached us and said, hey, we have this event that we're working on with this company called Ace Hardware. And would you be willing to go to this event that they're doing and just to represent as a patient family, you know, the work of the hospital? And so that was the first time I remember starting to meet some of our Ace family.
Welcome to the offices.
Oh, nice. How are you? I haven't seen you in ages. You doing good?
Yeah.
You look growing.
It looks great.
And I'm 10.
Sat down and said, what can we be doing? The stores give back in their communities in amazing ways, but we thought corporately, what could we do? And the folks back then decided, let's partner with Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And the reason we thought it was a perfect marriage is obviously we're the helpful folks. And you think about who's more helpful than the folks in a hardware store? Hospitals are amazingly helpful.
During that first meeting, there were a lot of things that were happening and we were introduced to a lot of people, but there was one person who stood out to me, and that person was Chris.
Yeah, brace yourself.
I met Chase about 5 years ago, and there was just something special about him. And I have a son who's the same age, so there might have been something with that. A lot of kids, when you meet them, they'll take your hand immediately. They'll show you around. They warm up to you pretty quickly. Chase, I felt like I had to earn that. But there was something special there, and over the years, we've developed a really special relationship.
What do we do every time we go to the hospital?
We do a race who can say, hi, Miss Chris, when we pass the building. And I always win.
So when we met Chase, he had just finished treatment. He was diagnosed with brain cancer at the age of 2 and went through years of treatment after. And then last year we got the news that he was diagnosed with thyroid cancer, so a secondary cancer. Leading up to the surgery, his mom shared with me that he was very nervous, and rightly so. He had a lot of fear about that day. And so I thought, on the morning of his surgery, what would help him? And so I had this idea that we would say hi back and let him know those words I use all the time, that you got this.
When I saw what was on the building, the entire ACE corporate headquarters were lit up with huge pieces of letters in every single window that said, you've got this, Chase. Do you remember when people sent us the pictures?
So happy.
Yeah. I think in many ways that set the tone for the day. It was a very long, very hard day, but we walked into it knowing our ACE family was there with us. When you see the ACE sign in the hospital, what does it feel like?
It feels like my family is closer.
Mm-hmm.
They're not just family. They're friends and family.
That's true.
No matter what they are made of.
In this moment, right now, Chase is 100% here. He's 100% energy and 100% joy. And so that keeps me going.